Justin Baldoni finally broke his silence after nearly 2 years, but it wasn't what he said that caught everyone's attention. It was how he said it. Instead of reopening one of Hollywood's biggest legal battles, Justin appeared alongside his wife Emily with a message that felt surprisingly calm. No dramatic accusations, no victory lap. Just talk about healing, gratitude, and moving forward. And that's exactly why so many people think this wasn't just a personal update. It may have been the first step in rebuilding his public image.
Hello.
Hi.
We have not done this in a while.
We haven't.
So we have not spoken publicly for the better part of the last 2 years. And it's not because we haven't had anything to say,
Right.
because Lord knows we have. But it just felt like every time we went to make a video like this, we wanted to speak, something was telling us not to. It just didn't feel like the right time. And we were talking about it and feeling into it and praying about it. And
this feels like the moment.
so here we are.
That being said, there's so much to say, and it makes it hard to speak. It makes it hard to figure out what is right for.
And we're not going to say it all
for
in
this
video.
specific moment. Yeah, of course not. But what does feel important is that we can genuinely say that we are sitting here today feeling immense gratitude for so many things and so many people and so many things that have happened to us.
Gratitude has saved us.
It has. And I also feel that it's important as we say that, in that gratitude, it doesn't negate the injustice and the pain that we have also felt in the last few years. And we've had to wrestle with so many things and try to understand so many things, like how could something like this even happen? Let alone disguised as a fight for women. So much to unpack. And the truth is, reality is that there's been a lot of trauma for us to move through as a family, which also makes it hard to speak.
And we don't even know this is the right thing to say, but we just know we need to share something. What I will say is that there have been so many painful things that have been spoken into existence,
Untruthful.
over the last couple years. And that created so much noise, and we didn't want to add to the noise. So we just wanted to let the justice system run its course.
And the truth and the facts have spoken for themselves. And here we are.
All right, so how are we doing? That's the,
How are we
when people
doing?
see us on the street, how are you? We are healing. And if you've ever been through something traumatic, you know that healing isn't linear. It looks different every day. And we have had to rethink for ourselves what is real and what matters. And
It's this.
it's this.
The kids.
It's our family.
Yeah.
It's our friends. It's our community
Our
who have
faith.
been there for us. It's our faith. I think we're closer and more devoted and steadfast in our faith than we've ever been. Also, this has been on both of our hearts. There were so many of you
Yeah.
who, when we didn't have a voice, were our voice. You had a prayer at the very beginning, which was that you just prayed that people would have discernment. And so many of you had discernment, and you used your intuition, and you trusted that. And you have given your time to fight for us. And thank you does not feel like enough. But we're here, in large part, because of so many of you and all of our friends and family. And one thing that we've learned is that when God presses the reset button and when everything else is stripped away, that's when love shows up.
And I did.
And we feel so loved.
And there is so much more to say. And
we'll say
that time will come. But for now, we are going to focus on continuing the healing and hanging out with our kiddos and enjoying life. And
ending this 4-minute and 48-second video.
Thank you.
See you soon.
For almost 2 years, Justin stayed remarkably quiet while headlines, court filings, and online debates dominated the conversation. In his recent message, he admitted there were plenty of moments when he wanted to speak, but chose not to. Whether people agree with that decision or not, staying silent kept him from adding more fuel to an already intense public dispute. Now that the legal chapter has settled, the conversation has shifted from courtroom headlines to what comes next. But Justin wasn't the only person viewers were focused on. Emily Baldoni's appearance changed the tone immediately. Rather than letting Justin address everything alone, the couple presented a united front. Emily spoke about the emotional toll the past 2 years had taken on their family, describing the experience as deeply painful while emphasizing healing instead of resentment. That moved the spotlight away from legal arguments and toward the human side of the story. For many viewers, seeing them together made the message feel less like a response to controversy and more like a family trying to move forward. But there was another detail that stood out even more. One of the biggest surprises was what they didn't do. They never launched into fresh accusations or directly attacked Blake Lively. Instead, Justin repeatedly focused on gratitude, faith, and the people who supported his family during an incredibly difficult period. In today's celebrity culture, where public statements often escalate conflicts, choosing restraint became part of the story itself. Some saw that as maturity. Others wondered if every word had been carefully chosen to reshape how the public sees him. Either way, the approach sparked just as much discussion as the message itself. The timing also raised questions. After nearly 2 years of silence, why speak now? The legal dispute is no longer dominating daily headlines, making this the first real opportunity for Justin to publicly reflect on what happened without an active courtroom battle defining every word. Rather than revisiting old arguments, he shifted the conversation toward recovery, family, and what life has looked like behind the scenes. Whether intentional or simply natural timing, the message marked a clear turning point in how he's choosing to present himself. But not everyone interpreted it the same way.